to set this up, I animated a wheel, and then I just chose random time in the frame and just added a bunch of numbers. So I have no idea where it will land. Like it's gonna be 009. What the hell is that? I'm gonna look it up. Is that like the disease turns you into rock? Oh, that's the crystal one. Alright, I don't really know anything about this one, but I'm going to read about it, and then I'll draw it, and I'll talk about what it is as I go along. So I like to just like fart out a background real quick, just so it's not so terrible to look at as you're going. Going back to the wheel, if you want to check out some of those numbers, I did. It's like half of the most popular ones, and then I just picked some ones that I really like. Some of them on there aren't really well known, and I recommend you checking them out. They're pretty cool. There's like a whole vampire cult one. They're all pretty cool. Check them out. For commissions, if you guys wanted to hit, I didn't give you a place to message me. Message me. It's on my YouTube banner. On Twitter, it's like Shmanimation. I don't know why it's so terrible, but it's on there. Message me. I'll do some cheap commissions I can do on here. It doesn't have to be SCP, but I guess if it's not SCP, then I won't really do it on here. So for 009, I didn't really know about it, and it was one of the earlier ones, obviously. It's the 1 through 1000 category. It's not one of the best ones. It's kind of one of those that would be really good mixed with something else, like going on like the background of a movie. It's basically a liquid. If you come in contact it, it turns into crystal, it turns into solid form, and it can go through your bloodstream and like crystallize your blood, and crystals will come out of your head, and I don't know, that's pretty much it. I was looking more into it. It's Ice 9, a book from Kurt Vonnegut. It's pretty much the same thing, a Cat's Cradle. But that's just, in that movie or book, the water just turns hard over time, or when it comes in contact with Ice 9, which is why they named it 009. So basically, if you came in contact with that, your whole blood would solidify, and that wouldn't be good for you, obviously. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's a reference to that, and then it just added the red. Yeah, it's like that fruit punch you get. My girlfriend at the movie theater, she always gets this like red fucking Hawaiian fruit punch, and if you leave it in the cup, it'll just like melt through the cup and like acid all over your fucking table. It's pretty much that. As you can tell, I have a cold right now. It's not Corona. I mean, it might be. Let's hope not. I've been trying to figure out what to do. I tried to do an animation for SCP, but I think I'm finally getting the hang of it. I might try some other things before I do the episode 3, but it's hard to write and animate. Like, the first episode was the first thing I ever animated, so it's hard to, like, someone said it's like drinking while you're pouring. It's hard to get all those things, editing, writing, voice acting. By the time I'm done, it, like, looks so much different than I had in my head. But I learned to just, like, stick to the writing, and hopefully it can come out better. I want to try some other things first, though, so we'll see. If you guys have any ideas, if you like these, I can do some more. I can do some like quick tales, just like do like some short animations over those. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. Hopefully it lands on the SCP that has more to freaking talk about. The whole red disc one, that's one of my favorites. I would like to get into some of the newer ones that seem to get kind of pushed to the side. 5000 did a pretty good job, like mentioning. I mean, it highlighted a lot of the old ones, but I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. Alright, so I'm just going to go quiet for a little bit, and if you want to skip ahead... Oh yeah, I flashed the final version in the beginning. I probably should have said that earlier. But you can pause on that if you want to see the final version. And, yeah, I'm a piece of shit. Alright, bye. it's a few days later, obviously. I survived. I actually did that like a week ago, and shit is crazy now. We all are in quarantine. Obviously, no one wants to talk about that, but I'm alive. So yeah, I mumbled on in the middle of this. I doubt anyone will even watch it or watch that part, but I just wanted to say, if you wanted to get SCP commission, or it doesn't have to be SCP, but just message me on my Twitter. It's on my YouTube banner, and I'll do it. I'll do another episode. If you do commission, I'll just do yours directly. If not, I'll spin the wheel and we'll see what we get. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you want to see. I can do more of these. I'm going to do more of these, but if you want to see more of these, let me know. I might do some quick tales. I'm trying to get the whole animation episode thing down. I have the episode 3. I think it's a lot better. It's more about the characters and his relationship with the Foundation, and just how he works on redacting papers for them, and that's why he knows so much, and he gets more access because they can't really control where he ends up, so he ends up knowing stuff that he shouldn't. So it's his whole struggle with that, and then it also goes into the other characters I introduced more in depth. The last episode was more just about the overarching threat, and yeah, I figured out how to like hone the story more. I'm getting better. I might try some other stuff in between. It takes like 2 to 3 weeks to do one of those animations, so it takes a long time. So I'd rather just pump out some smaller things first. I might do some Lovecraft stuff too. I've been into that. That's actually how I got into SCPs, through Lovecraft. But anyways, like, subscribe, message me, like I said, if you want, and bada bing, bada boom. Bye. Okay, turn off. What the hell? I forgot I have to do my thumbnail. Okay.